Governor Abbott joining us live now from Austin to talk about the situation. Governor, thanks for making yourself available. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you, Steve.
All right, Governor Abbott, yesterday you said the virus has taken a, quote, very swift and dangerous turn in the past 2 weeks. You closed bars again. Restaurant capacity is cut as of today. How long do you anticipate it taking to know if those changes are having an effect?
Usually it'll take about a week to 10 days before you can see the effects. What I can tell you is this, and that is there were so many reports that were coming in from counties across the entire state of Texas about people contracting COVID-19 because of bar settings that we believe that this led to a large number of people contracting COVID-19. So we really do believe that we should see some consequential results from the shutdown of bars as well as these other locations. Remembering this, and that is, but before any government should be involved in any type of shutdown operation, there should be a clear reason for it, such as a demonstration that it is causing a spread of COVID-19, which is exactly why these locations were targeted. So our goal is to make sure that by shutting them down, it will lead to a slowing of the spread of COVID-19 with the goal to make sure they are able to reopen as soon as possible.
All right, I hate to pose a negative, but what if the effect doesn't happen? What's your next step?
Great question, because so what we are doing, as we did before issuing this executive order, we continue to do, and that is we continue to watch the data. And right before talking to you right now, I was visiting with 4 medical doctors to get advice about input about where are they seeing cases arise from. We need to know where these cases are coming from before we can identify what may need to be shut down. Again, our goal is to make sure these strategies are working and we will not have to shut down anything else. However, if we learn that there is a large number of cases coming from some type of setting, that could require additional measures on our part to make sure we are slowing the spread.
Okay, got it. I guess that means it's flexible. It'd be determined actually what's happening on the streets. Okay, let's talk about masks, if you don't mind. Orders for businesses to require masks are kind of all over the place in North Texas. Tarrant County has an order in place, but the city of Colleyville won't enforce it. The city of Denton has a mask order, but the county does not. Do you see those jurisdictional differences as positives, I guess? Is that what you are looking for when you decided not to make a statewide policy?
Well, first of all, a statewide policy has a challenge because there are so many places in the state of Texas that have no COVID cases whatsoever, and as a result, a mask requirement for a farmer to go milk a cow just wouldn't make sense. Right. What I can tell you is this, and that is about 2/3 of the state are under mask orders as we speak, and so we will see some positive results coming from the mask orders already in place.
All right, let me ask you though. It seems to me that some may think wearing a mask or not is political. I just think that's out there. Isn't there the chance people will take your decision not to have a statewide policy to mean masks aren't a big deal?
No, because I've emphasized consistently, as I will do here again, and that is one of the best ways to make sure that we slow the spread of the coronavirus and that you do not get COVID-19 and that you do not spread it to somebody else is by everyone wearing a mask. I was in Dallas yesterday, and I wore a mask in Dallas yesterday and the night before when I was in Dallas. When I go out, I wear a mask. I wouldn't ask anybody to do something that I will not do. Wear a mask. Make sure that you do your part to slow the spread. If everyone wears a mask, we will be able to open up businesses even more.
Very clear. Okay, Governor, thank you. Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins says he sent you another letter, quickly tweeted it, requesting a new statewide shelter-at-home order. In his letter, he said, and let me quote him, he said he's made his peace early on to always follow the science and our public health experts. The wording made it feel like he was kind of inviting you to follow his lead. I don't know if you saw the letter, but how would you respond?
He seems to want to continue to force poverty on people by having a stay-at-home order that will crash all these people who are now out working, earning a paycheck. There were people who had difficulty making ends meet. And he wants to force people back into the situation when, as I told you earlier, the proper approach is a balanced, measured one based upon data about what may be causing the spread of COVID-19. He should not be denying a job to anybody because that particular job may not be spreading COVID-19. We need to be more balanced and more measured in our approaches.
All right, Governor Greg Abbott, we're out of time. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thanks.